Well, let's get the perspectives now from the chairman or the leader of the investigative team of the House of Reps into the Kogi State impeachment matter. Honorable Pali Riase joins us from our Abuja studio. Many thanks for coming on the program. Let me start by asking you lots and lots of issues. I have a recommendation here by your committee stating what you will like the House to do about this matter. First and foremost, wading in on the matter, and the House is proposing a takeover of the activities of the Kogi State House of Assembly. Do you think that that is fair enough based on what you met on the ground in Lokoja?
Sheun, thank you very much. I think, let me correct the impression you seem to give on air. It is no more a proposal. The House has taken its position, and the resolution of the House is what we are talking about here now. The House has resolved that in order to maintain peace, order, and good governance in Kogi State, the State House of Assembly, since it is clear they could not any longer sit to carry out their duty, the National Assembly has taken over the activities of that State House of Assembly as provided for in Section 11, subsection 4 of the 1999 Constitution as amended.
All right, Honorable Riase, one will wonder that with what is happening now, do you need to have a seconding from the Senate, the upper house of the National Assembly?
Oh, yes. Usually, since it is National Assembly taking over, then there is the need for the concurrence by the Senate.
Oh, interesting. So, because one of the issues that will be on the minds of many people here, the first of your recommendation is that you said in view of the fact that the Kogi State House of Assembly cannot perform its legislative functions due to the intractable crisis and the volatile security situation in the state. One will be wondering that there was a sitting last week where they sworn in some members of the House, new members of the House. They also held a plenary. Does it look like they are unable to hold, to perform their legislative duties in that sense?
Thank you very much for that question. The House of Representatives, being a very responsible house, knows that we must protect and preserve the lives of the law-abiding citizens of that state. What you are referring to as sitting was not a normal sitting, because when the legislature sits, you don't need armored personnel carriers. You don't need, excessive presence with bravado of the security agents. You don't need the security agents to bar a majority of the membership of the House from accessing the hallowed chambers of the legislature. You will agree with me that all these are non-normal things. Yes, and the truth of the matter is that we feel that enough is enough of this impunity.
All right, Honorable, tell me, as it stands now, there is a court case which one of the members of the House of Assembly in Lokoja put forward, stating that the House cannot take over. But we understand that the House is still going forward, not minding that court case.
Sheung, if there is a court case, definitely you will have service on the other party. As you and I are talking right now, there hasn't been any service whatsoever. Several weeks after it was claimed that there is a court case. And you are even stepping it down to a court case. But what we were told on the day we were going there was that there is indeed an injunction. Then we said, okay, that would make things easier for us. Please step forward and let's have the injunction that you have obtained from this court of competent jurisdiction. But they didn't come to even have a meeting with us or to even bring the so-called injunction. So it's not enough for anybody to go on air and say, I'm in court. It's a statement of fact if you are truly, I mean, if you are in court, it ought to be a statement of fact. And it should be proven by service of the processes.
All right.
So do you go to court and it is hidden?
Yeah. When we, sorry,
Yes,
sorry to jump in. Let me quickly round this up by asking you, one of your recommendations, which was not really taken, I think it was struck out by your committee at the end, it was that you want to endeavor to quickly and amicably resolve any misunderstanding. You are a representative of the people, which of course the issue of amicably settling issues like this should be on the table. What are you doing to put a permanent solution to the crisis rocking the House of Assembly? Or do you think taking over the activities of the Assembly is the final way?
Well, there's no finality in that action. That action is a stopgap measure to enable the members to breathe down and repossess the House and take charge of the affairs, devoid of any interference from anybody. So you can imagine that if we let them the way they are now, the 15 or so that are locked out, who have been very careful to wait for the outcome of the fact-finding mission and the resolution of the National Assembly, they are waiting in the flanks, and they are saying that this, it cannot, what is happening now cannot stand, where you have a minority, you know, with the backing of the security agencies to, you know, continue to carry out an illegal sitting.
All right. Thank you so much, Honorable Riase, for talking to us.
If you do not do the right thing, you are likely to run into a situation where these people will take the law into their hands and they have their constituents and they mobilize, and then you have bloodshed. That's not what you want.
All right.
And
we must leave it at that so that we get out of perspective.
And allow such things to happen.
All right. Thank you so much. Many thanks, Honorable Pali Riase. He was the leader of the fact-finding committee, which went to Lokoja to find out what exactly are the causes of the crisis, which, of course, he had told us that the National Assembly may be taking over the activities of the House of Assembly in Kogi State.